The main thing that separates the good marketers from the great marketers is knowledge. No, really though, continuing to learn as a digital marketer is so key in 2023 and beyond. If you're watching this video in 2020, well, I'm in the future. But really, 3 podcasts in this video I'm going to break down for you that are the essentials in my mind for digital marketers who are in the e-commerce space. These are podcasts that have changed, revolutionized the way that I've been able to help people and just keep you so sharp on top of everything and coming up with great ideas. Like, it really is like working out or staying healthy and all that. Like, whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. Whatever you put into your mind is what you're going to get out. So without further ado, number 1 podcast, hands down, I have to go with the classic. I'm looking at my podcast list right here. So one of the classics for me was the Unofficial Shopify podcast with Kurt Elster and Paul Rita. These guys are amazing. What I love their show is just the banter that they have, the back and forth that they have, and they really they'll have like guests on, and then they'll also kind of go deep and just do like banter and to riff on like AI chatbots or just whatever's big in e-commerce. You know, Black Friday's coming up, they'll talk about that, and they'll just talk through so many different little topics. They actually are the ones who inspired me to start a podcast. If you didn't know, I have a podcast called the Double or Nothing E-commerce Podcast. Didn't mean to plug it like this, but I'm gonna do it, where I interview people who have basically have e-commerce brands, and I listen and I learn from them, and I use it as an excuse. Don't tell anybody to really learn from people because I just love learning. So number 1 good one is Unofficial Shopify podcast. I always love too that they say it's the Unofficial Shopify podcast, and it's way better than the actual Shopify podcast. Second one, this was a close tie. I'm not even going to say any of these are in any order because they all are unique in their own way. That one's a great way for just getting a breadth of knowledge about different e-commerce people and just listening. It's almost like a radio show for e-commerce lovers to hear about other brands and what they're doing. Then we have the e-commerce playbook. This one is from Taylor Holiday and the team over at CTC. Shout out Common Thread Collective. Shout out Gian Quijano. Shout out Anthony Ruano over at Common Thread Collective. And even some people I work with now at the agency at Stealth Venture Labs, they were part of the Common Thread. So Common Thread, even though I've never worked there, is near to my heart because I've learned so much from them. If you haven't checked out Common Thread Collective, check out their blog, check out their YouTube channel, check out their podcast, the e-commerce playbook. And they just have so much nuggets in there. It's amazing how much good stuff they have in that podcast, how many good takes, how many hot clips they have in that thing. So it's another good one, really hot takes in that. Next one is, I have my list right here, by Triple Whale. Ooh, You Are Not Your ROAS. This one is a good one. You Are Not Your ROAS goes so deep on the e-commerce trends that we're seeing, and specifically on paid social channels, like how well they just go, like they talk to people about what's actually going on in the different channels. It's so good, so good. So that one's another great one. So first off, we have an Unofficial Shopify podcast, a must listen. My favorite episode in that is the Drew Sanaki episode. He kind of put me on to Drew Sanaki, which put me on to like all of his writing and blogs on the 3 levers of growth: new customer, AOV, and order frequency or returning customers. When I learned that, it kind of put me on this whole different trajectory of like, oh, marketing isn't that crazy. It's really just these 3 levers. So that was awesome to learn. And then I've learned so much from the different podcasts there. Certain softwares I've used, I've learned from there. So it's just great. And like I said, the number 2 was the e-commerce playbook by Common Thread Collective. I learned so much from a business standpoint and operating e-commerce businesses standpoint for the clients I've worked with. So much from them, like on the unit economics side, on just channel mix and all of that. And then the last one is You Are Not Your ROAS. When it comes to tactically executing in the paid social channels like TikTok and Meta, and learning from the top of the top of 1% of people in that space, they've got it on lock. And Triple Whale is amazing. I'm not sponsored, but I should be from Triple Whale. I should have a affiliate with you all and set that up for you all, because Triple Whale is the best for reporting. If you're in e-commerce, and you are not using Triple Whale, you should absolutely be using Triple Whale. So those are the 3 podcasts. Make sure to give them a listen. I'll go ahead and link them up below this video, and I'll also link below this video a link to my resume template. If you're looking to get an e-commerce marketing job, make sure to download that template, cater it to your e-commerce job. That's actually how I got my first e-commerce job, and kind of 3x my salary. And there's a story in there from someone else I've worked with, and helped him get his job and 3x his salary as well. Like it's a good template to really focus you on like what you need to be doing when you're applying for a job. Is you're fulfilling a specific need that the person who's hiring has, and this kind of lines that up so that when they see your resume, they're like, this is the perfect person for the job. And if you're not, then they know that off the bat, and you're saving both of yourselves time. It's a win-win. All right, so my name's Joe, your unofficial digital marketing career coach, helping you start and grow your digital marketing career. Signing out. Peace.